the first 5 multiples of 4, yeah, and the first 5 multiples of 7. Let's see if you know. So pause the video, give yourself a minute, first 5 multiples of each one. So hopefully you should have paused the video and had a go. Let's see if you can remember these. So the first 5 multiples, you should have got 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. You should have got 7, 14, 21. I know a lot of you would have got this, but I reckon some of you may have put factors instead. So if you put for the multiples of 4, 1, 4, and 2, you put factors, yeah? These are multiples. And same with 7. If you put 1 and 7, they're factors. Factors are numbers that go into a number. So like 1, 4, and 2 go into 4. Whereas multiples is basically just a times table. Yeah, the 4 times table, the 7 times table. And that's how multiples are. So just to check so you know it now. So you can pause the video again. I want you to write down the first 5 multiples of 5. And then let's see, the first 5 multiples of 5, I want, let's see, check your understanding, the 10th multiple of 6. And let's see if you understand what that means. So pause the video, have a go at that. Right, so you should have paused it and a go. The first 5 multiples, you should have got 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Yeah, just 5 times table, not 1 and 5, they're factors. So 10th multiple 6. You could write out the 6 times table, yeah, and get a 10th one. Or you could do out the 10th multiple of 6. So what's 6 times 10, which is 60. And that works for any of them. So if I wanted the, let's say the 12th multiple of, let's say, 10, then all I'll do then, you're going to pause the video, put the answer and go for it. 12 multiple of 10, then I'll just do 10 times 12, which is 120. Or you could write them all out, well then that can take a bit of time. Right, so for that's clarified multiples. Now let's look at this little bit now, lowest common multiple. Well, lowest first like the smallest number, common first to a number that's in the same number that's in 2 different numbers. Well, it's in the same times table, 2 different numbers, then multiple. So let's put that in a bit of context. Let's just break this off here. So if I wanted the lowest common multiple of, let's do an nice easy one. So the lowest common multiple, this can be referred to as LCM. Yeah, so that might ring some bells. Lowest common multiple of 4 and 3. If you think you know that, pause the video, have a go. Right, so let's do the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3. So a nice easy way to do it, just write the 4 times table, then write the 3 times table. I'm just doing the first 4. I mean, you might have to go further depending on the question. And you should see a number that matches up, which is 12. So lowest common multiple of 4 and 3 is 12. Now let's do the same again. However, that coincidentally is, 4 times 2 is also 12. But you can't always do that. That's not always the lowest. It works in this instance, but not all of them. So for example, let's call that A. Let's do B. I want a lowest common multiple of 5 and 10. So pause the video to get the lowest common multiple of 5 and 10. Right, so you should have paused it. So, yet again, just write out the 5 times table. Write out the 10 times table. Yeah, I've just done the first 4. Sometimes you might have to keep going. And now, the lowest common multiple you should see is 10. Okay, so 10 is the smallest number in the 5 times table and the 10 times table. Just like 12 is the smallest number that's in the 4 times table and also in the 3 times table. It's the lowest common multiple of both times tables. Yeah, and you can see it there. Similar like before, where coincidentally 4 times 3 is 12, on this time it wouldn't work. I know a lot of students, so mine made the mistake before, going, oh, well, 5 times 10 makes 50. So 50 is the lowest common multiple. Well, no, that's wrong. Yeah, it's a common multiple, but it's not the lowest. 10 is the lowest. That's in both times tables. Okay, so pause the video. Have a go at this one. What's the lowest common multiple? That is in 8 and 6. Yeah, so on the lowest common multiple. So pause the video. Have a go at that one. Right. So if we pause it, let's have 8 and 6. So we should do the 8 times table. 16, 25, 8 times table for a second there, 32. Then do the 6 times table, 6, 12, 18, 24. And you can see there, we've got a match. That's 24. Yeah, the lowest common multiple isn't 48. Don't do 6 times 8. Yeah, so the lowest common multiple equals 24. That's the smallest number in the 8 times table and in the 6 times table. Yeah, it's the lowest common multiple. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that video, and that clarified what a multiple is and what the lowest common multiple is. You use a skill as well, lowest common multiple, when you're adding fractions and subtracting fractions as well. It's a slightly different technique when you're finding really big numbers, which I'm going to do in a separate video. So you might be asked the lowest common multiple of like 45 and 63 or something like that, and that's where you have to do a slightly different technique. You can do this, but it's another technique that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, because the problem with this technique is if it's really big numbers, you might make a mistake adding on big numbers. But hopefully this has clarified multiple, lowest common multiple. You know, if you like what you see, click subscribe, and there's plenty more free videos for you as well. So this is Master Jacko. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next time.